recording. Let's watch this video that summarize what I just explained about shifting, production possibility shifting. Okay, let me play this video. Now this is better. This one. Okay, let me show you this. Pay attention, guys.
Hello, this movie's gonna go over what causes a PPF to shift. So you've seen the other movies on production possibility curves, you understand that, but what can cause them to shift? So I've gone through a brief list and I'm gonna show what happens. The first is a change in technology, economic growth or growth in the economy, natural disasters or any type of disaster really that will destroy capital in the economy or perhaps reduce the population like a plague or war. And then investment versus consumer goods, how that can change a PPF. And so remember that when we draw our typical PPF, it's a snapshot in time. So we're holding everything else constant. But if in the next time period, say tomorrow or a year from now, technology were to get better and we can produce more stuff, then we'll see our PPF shift out. And so what goods we're producing doesn't really matter at this point because technology as a whole has gotten better, or there's been economic growth in the economy, so we can produce more. This shifts out. But what if we have a natural disaster like Hurricane Irene and some factories get destroyed? We'll actually see our PPF shift in because we can produce less goods. Also,
okay, let's stop right here, guys. Okay, the only way, this is the original one. Let's pretend over here, we, at this point, we can produce, let's say, pizza. Let's pretend that at this point, we can produce 100 pizza. Okay, 100 pizza. Now, what is the only way we can move from this curve to this curve? There are several options. One of those is this one, technology. Let's pretend we bought a new equipment. And with that equipment, we can be more efficient. And we can produce not only 100, we can produce, let's say 20 more. So we move this possibility curve, we move it from here to here, and at this point we are able to produce 120 pizzas because of we bought a new technology, or maybe we got a new employee who knows how to make pizza in an efficient way, or maybe the economy is growing and people are buying more pizza. Okay. Now the opposite. Now this is the positive movement. Now the negative movement is as you're going from here to here. You are reducing. Why? Because maybe the people doesn't have the enough. Their economy is very bad. Like we are living right now. We are living a recession. Yeah, we are living because of this coronavirus. So maybe right now, the possibility of production here in Panama is going to move from here to here. Maybe, I don't know, maybe. Now, and what would cause this? Natural disasters and war. These factors make to move this line from here to here. And this technology and growth would make to move this line, this frontier, from here to here. That's what it means, okay, guys?
Also with war if they destroy some things. Now with the last one, we have investment goods or capital goods versus consumption goods. So if we choose to consume today a lot of consumption goods like jeans and food, then in the next time period, we're going to have a very small shift out, limited growth in the economy. That would be if we consume a lot. But if we decide to invest a lot, either in technology or factories, then we get a big shift out and we see the PPF shifting out a lot more. And that's if we invest in.
Okay, that was the video. That is the video about this information. Very interesting. Maybe you cannot see it right now, but
Hello.
remember, this
movie's
information is already here, guys, in your platform. This is 12 people, it's the same thing. You have already this information. This is the all the information that I'm trying to explain to you in PowerPoint is here. This is the PowerPoint, and this is the document that you need to print it out or download it. This one is this one over here. If you open that PDF, this is the PDF that you will see with all the information that we have just studied over here, all the information. And just try to summarize and try to explain it in another way. Okay, it's all of this. And at the end of the class, you have to complete this assignment. This question, you need to answer this question. Question number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I want you to complete this assignment, okay? Remember, at the beginning, you have to, in your notebook, you need to write the title. What is the title of this section? Section 3, Analyzing Production Possibilities. And after that, then you have to write the vocabulary. This is the vocabulary, and you don't have to look for them. Over here are the answers. Here are the answers for all those vocabulary. So you only have to print it out or download it and rewrite this vocabulary in your notebook, okay? And at the end, after you finish this vocabulary, I was going to ask you to do this activity, but no, don't do it, okay? Just do this, answer only this question as assessment in this chapter, okay? Only this, question 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Got it, guys? Now let's go back then to the previous PowerPoint we left last week. Okay, okay, let's talk about this. Okay. What we learned from PPC? PPC, it means production possibility curve. It says, one important concept revealed in a PPC is efficiency. The combination in which economic resources are being used to produce the maximum amount of goods and services. Another is underutilization. Underutilization is in this area. Over here, any area under this line, in this is underutilization, or you are not being efficient in producing with all your resources. Over here, it says, another is underutilization, the combination in which economic resources are not being used to their full potential. As a result, fewer goods and services are being produced than the economy is capable to produce. Now, last week we were talking about this, guns and borders. Guns means the shorthand for military spending, and border represent the consumer production. Now over here, every point along this PPC shows a different combination of military and consumer production. Regardless of the combination, each point represents efficiency in the most of that can be produced with the available resource. Now, any points in this line is efficiently, because they are producing at the available resource, with the available resource. Now, any point inside the curve, any point inside this, Gabriel, any point inside this area, the curve represents underutilization or the inefficient use of available resources. Okay, now let's move on. The shape of the PPC shows a third important economic concept. This is the law of increasing opportunity cost, which states that as production switch from one product to another, for instance, from loaf of bread to muffins, remember when we switch that, increasingly more resources are needed. More resources are needed to increase the product of the second product. In order to increase the muffin, we need to use the resource that we have for loaf of bread. We have to invest it in order to create more muffins. And what is the opportunity cost is that we cannot produce more, we're producing less and less and less and less loaf of bread. Okay, that's the opportunity cost. Over here, there is another example, the same thing. I don't want to touch this. And now let's move to this. This is changing production possibilities. The PPC illustrates a country's present production possibility as if all produce of resources are fixed. However, a country's supply of resource is likely to change over time. Pay attention to this, when additional resources become available, cuando los recursos adicionales están disponibles, new production possibilities beyond the original frontier becomes attainable. And the PPC move upward. Cuando tenemos recursos suficientes disponibles, entonces podemos mover de aquí a acá. Si no lo tenemos, se va a mantener allí, ¿ok? Aquí hay un ejemplo que habla de Estados Unidos en sus inicios. Dice, en 1700, Estados Unidos comenzó a crecer, ¿en qué? En esta área, Atlantic Coast. And then they moved to the Pacific Coast. So they had a lot of resources, new resources, in order to grow their economy. And also in those times, remember, there was a wave of immigration, have added huge number of workers to the labor pool, okay? Also, new technology has made the use of land, labor, and capital more efficient. Now, let's move back. The addition of new resources or the more efficient use of resources already available meant that United States could produce more goods or services. This is shown on the PPC as a shift of the curve upward, outward, or the right, to the right, not to the left, to the right. As figure 1.3, over there, there's a figure 1.3. Economics refers to this increasing in the economy's total output as economic growth. If it moves from here to here, there's an economic growth. You'll learn more in next chapters, okay? Now over here, this is the picture. This is the picture that they were referring to, 1.6. This is the picture 1.6, 1.6. And let's read what it says over here. It says more resources or increased productivity shifts the PPC outward. Así que se mueve de aquí hacia acá, okay? Where was I? Into the right. Or into the right. From PPC 1, this is PPC 1, the purple one to the green one is PPC 2. This means that the economy can produce more of both. Now we were using this example, the guns and the border. Now they are able to produce more than 250 millions, more than that. Over here. It's not 300, it's like 375, something like that. Sorry, 275 million, something like that. Is around this area, 275 millions. And over here is the same thing. It's going from 300 is right here. They had like 310 and they moved to 340 maybe, 300, because over here is 350. So it's 340 millions, okay? This means that the economy can produce more of both guns and borders, and 0.4, this is the 0.4, which was a production impossibility. That was in picture 1.5 on the page 20. Now it's located on the curve. Now over here is located on the curve. Okay, guys, this is the information that I have for you for today. Okay, now this was the information. And as I said, guys, everything, you have it already in the platform. Okay, you only have to print that document in order for you to do this assignment. Remember, vocabulary number 3 and the assessment that is in that document, that PDF. You have to answer question 1, 2, 3, and 4, and you have to write it in your notebook. Now, do you have any questions? Questions. Now is the time to ask your questions. No questions? Okay, if we don't have any question, then I think that's it for today. It's 11:11. You have
Profe,
yes, question.
¿qué día es el examen?
It could be on Wednesday or could be on Friday.
Okay.
Got it?
Yes.
Okie dokie, guys. Okay, guys, then please complete that assignment and we'll see it and we'll discuss it next. I'm gonna ask you for your question, so please do it. Do it, guys. Are we clear? Okay, guys, see you next week. Remember, wash your hands every time that you touch something. And then enjoy your weekend, guys. Okay, Gabriel? Behave. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.